What's up everybody? It's InfoTrader here, and let's talk about China, gold, and the future of the global economy. For decades, the US dollar has reigned supreme as the world's reserve currency. But recently, China has been making some strategic moves that have experts wondering, are they quietly trying to dethrone the dollar and replace it with gold? We're going to dive deep into 6 key strategies China's using to build its gold reserves and challenge the dollar's dominance. Make sure you stick around until the end of the video because I'm going to tell you why this matters to you and your investments, even if you don't own a single ounce of gold. The first move China's making is dumping US Treasuries and buying up huge amounts of gold. Think about it. Back in 2013, China owned over $1.3 trillion in US debt. But fast forward to today, and they've slashed their holdings to just $770 billion. Where's all that money going? You guessed it, gold. Now if China really steps on the gas and starts selling off even more treasuries, it could flood the market with US bonds. This could cause the dollar to weaken, while simultaneously pushing up the price of gold as more and more countries start to see it as a safe haven asset. Imagine a world where the Chinese yuan is backed by gold. That's exactly what China's trying to do. Their plan is to partially back the yuan with gold, making it a much more attractive option for global trade. Let's say Saudi Arabia wants to sell oil to China. Instead of getting paid in dollars, they could get paid in yuan, with a guarantee that those yuan can be converted directly into gold. This would be a game changer, boosting the yuan's credibility, and potentially even challenging the dollar's role in commodity markets. Now let's talk about the BRICS nations: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. They're working on something huge, a new gold-backed payment system that would completely circumvent SWIFT, the global network for dollar transactions. Imagine a world where oil, gas, and other commodities are traded using yuan that can be redeemed for gold through the Shanghai Gold Exchange. This would be a major blow to the dollar, potentially undermining US sanctions and shifting the balance of power in global trade. Chapter 4. Gold price manipulation. A risky strategy? China has another ace up its sleeve. The Shanghai Gold Exchange, the world's largest physical gold market. This gives them significant influence over gold prices, and some experts believe they might try to artificially inflate those prices. Think about it. If gold seems more expensive, the dollar automatically looks weaker in comparison. This could encourage other countries to start dumping their dollar reserves and buying up gold instead. But there's a catch. If China's caught manipulating the gold market, it could backfire big time, causing a loss of trust in the Shanghai Gold Exchange and potentially even destabilizing the entire gold market. Chapter 5. Gold fever, China's domestic demand push. China's not just focused on global demand for gold, they're also encouraging their own citizens to buy in. We're talking gold ETFs, easy access to trading on the Shanghai Gold Exchange, the whole 9 yards. But here's where it gets really interesting. Imagine if China made it mandatory for banks and wealth funds to hold a certain percentage of their assets in gold. This would create a massive surge in domestic demand, soaking up global gold supplies, driving prices even higher, and allowing China to rely less on foreign reserves. Chapter 6. The nuclear option, China's gold export ban. Now, for the ultimate power move. What if China, the world's largest gold producer, suddenly decided to stop exporting completely? Talk about a supply shock. With 15% of the global supply cut off overnight, gold prices would skyrocket, forcing central banks around the world to scramble for alternatives to the dollar. This would be a high-stakes gamble for China, but it could cement gold's role as the new global reserve asset. The future of money, gold or dollar. So, is China about to topple the dollar and usher in a new gold standard? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, understanding these strategies is crucial for anyone who wants to navigate the future of finance and protect their wealth. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, it's time to start paying attention to gold. As always, I'm Irish Astrologo. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos.